Welcome to Dano on Fire, right here on High TV, your luxury channel. Today on the show, I'm going to be talking to the Redeem Boys. More about this app and what these guys do, all on the show today.
Obey, ladies.
Welcome to Dano on Fire, very special edition. We're checking out Zen. I really like this Japanese restaurant. We have been here, but it's all the way to the top, so we are doing it down here. I'm speaking to Azmat and Vidusha a little bit about their project, which is doing very well these days, and everyone is talking about it. And it's called Redeem. I'm sure you might be one of those Redeem customers who might have enjoyed a super discount or a haircut that was just 1/3 of its price for the only reason you downloaded an app that really does matter. Welcome to the show.
Thanks
Both
for
of you all
having
look
us.
like as we all got hit by a bus. Can you be a bit happy?
Yeah, no, so now just came from work and damn tired.
Yeah, eat so. You all have used your Redeem points. What a date to take me on. So let's speak a little about Redeem. Tell me about... Oh, you all immediately went back again. Tell me about this concept Redeem. What made the two of you all start it? Both of you all are co-CEOs. How did you all both find that light down the tunnel together? Okay, not the tunnel, but how
Yes.
did you all find the light?
So you basically want to know how we started it, right?
Correct. I wanted to word it nicer.
Right. So basically, me and Azmat, we had a software company that we started back in 2013. So what we were doing is we were building software for clients. Basically, I was doing the selling, and he was doing the building of the software part.
Right. So he's the tech nerd.
He's the tech guy, and I'm the
You are the talker.
talker. Correct.
Just a tech guy, not a nerd.
It's a good thing, by the way.
No, tech guy means nerd.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah,
People
that's what-
stereotype like that, right?
No, that's what you are.
Listen, but people do. Tech guys are the future of this world.
Yeah.
We are going to be depending on you very soon. This talk is not going to
Agree.
take us anywhere.
Agree.
Yeah, I need to find one of him for myself.
You have him, no?
I can share him. Okay, now tell me.
Yeah. So basically, we own a software company that we build software as a clients, and then one fine day, we were after a hard day at office, we actually went to the Hilton, to the Hilton pub there, and then after that we were having a beer and he was having his food because he doesn't drink, and
Next thing I know, he might tell you what you're wearing as.
And then after that, he was. So the bill came actually, and then we were like, right. I mean, we had a couple of beers, we had some food to eat, and the bill was some 2,000 rupees something. We were like wondering at Hilton, the pub, why is it so
Have
cheap?
they rejected a few
Yeah,
zeros?
rejected this thing, and
Yeah.
then he was like, why don't we tap? Like, no need to tell. First of all, let's figure
Pay.
out if everything is there first of all, right? And then, so then we figured out that it was 50% off, right, on weekdays,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So
At the
then,
pub,
so then we decided to take a picture of that bill and then send it across to all our friends, all these WhatsApp groups
My
and so on
God,
and so
I can
forth.
just imagine all of them might have been there at Hilton the next
Yeah,
day.
and then they were like, actually they had no idea about this, right? So then we thought that there is a gap, that deals and discounts that are offered by restaurants, by hotels, people don't know about it. So then we started exploring this idea.
Who started the exploring part?
So I think it's pretty much both of us, I would say.
Okay.
Because like, we started talking to more and more people about, like how do you guys figure out discounts? How do you all know when a restaurant has a discount? So most of the answer was, probably like some of the restaurants I go to, they send me an SMS. Or like, if I have a specific credit card, I just get that discount. So that was the common answer we were getting from
But
everyone.
don't you also, isn't it also quite annoying when you have, like, let's say you're subscribed to a credit card or something, they
Yeah.
send you a message and you tend to ignore it because
Correct.
you're like, because you might get it in the morning and you're not going to a
Correct,
restaurant in the
correct.
morning, right?
Correct.
So you're like, so when
Yeah.
you want to use it, you have forgotten about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
exactly.
So initially when we started everything off, it was just based on restaurants and so on and so forth, right? So what we figured out, we can extract deals and discounts not just on restaurants. Then we moved on to salons, we moved on to hotels, we moved on to travel and so on and so forth. And then that's when it really hit us that this is not just a restaurant app, that this is an app, it's a service-based app where whatever you want to do, right, just think of Redeem and you might be able to do it for cheaper. So that's the whole concept.
So
that there is
it's
right
like it's like getting yourself protection.
now. Yes,
Before you go there, make sure you have it in your hand.
exactly.
You never know when you might need it.
There you go. That's how you need to sell this product, which is phenomenal. Oh my God.
This stuff is good.
Yeah, I know that's supposed to be mine.
I told him before the show that since you're on a diet. these
No,
days-
man, no. I'm on a diet all my life. From the time I was born, I've been on a diet.
So you're on a diet now. You're fasting and stuff, right?
Yeah. Does it show? Listen, you all have 2 more segments on the show with me. Better be kind to me.
Yes.
We'll
I
see you
said
after
it
the break.
shows. I said it shows.
Welcome back to the show. It's Danu on Fire. We're checking out this fabulous place. They have so many restaurants at this one property. If you do like waffles, they even made waffles so sexy. Have you tried the waffles here?
Yeah, on the knee. Try on Redeem.
Yeah, very brand loyal, the two of you are. We're in conversation with the 2 founders of Redeem, the ones who came up with the idea in terms of why not speak about great deals. So, y'all have soon become Sri Lanka's #1 deal breaker. How did that work out, and how did all the other merchants out there sort of figure out that you guys were around and you all could offer this reach to them?
Right. So basically, before we came up with the idea, we didn't have an idea as to how exactly to get these merchants on board, right? Once we started the operation, I think me and Azmat initially, now we have a bigger team of about 10 people just on merchant acquisition.
Okay, they are the ones who make those phone calls.
They're the ones who make those phone calls. They're the ones who goes visit these restaurants and then negotiates these deals from them and gets on the app.
Right.
But initially, before that
Because
happened,
all these deals are like exclusive on our app.
yeah, all these are exclusive
these
just
are
to
on the
redeem.
same
No.
ones.
We don't just
No.
pick it up online and put it. These are
You
exclusive.
you can't find any of these deals anywhere else except on Redeem, right? So that means now before that, me and Azmat actually probably we walked into about 100 restaurants ourselves, right? Just to go and meet the merchant, just go and speak to them and tell them what the product is. They tell us a lot of excuses why they can't get on the platform. To figure out all those stuff, we walked into many of those
Because
restaurants.
I
and-
understand where they are coming from as well, because I'm sure a lot of people would have pitched the same thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were like,
Correct.
okay, this whole 10%,
Correct.
5% does not work.
Correct.
And why don't you all eat as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to let you all sir, because I'm the host,
Yes.
you all are the guest. So guests go first.
Right.
So
What do we have here?
I know that they
Let's
incorporated the
start
prawns for
with
me.
No, I'll also have a bit.
Yeah, no,
I think
I am someone who cares.
I think we should have the satay.
You have the satay.
Yeah.
Same for you.
Hopefully it's good as the Malaysian ones.
Yeah. Okay, host.
No, I wanted to make this I wanted to say, we didn't jump schools like we are both like same schools.
But you want to send Peters from the start?
Yeah. But I think you would have been a better product if you have completed your study at St. Peter.
I don't know.
Not many people say that. It's a rainy day while we do this shoot. I'm sorry about that. All right, so convincing vendors is one thing. Now, so when you all started doing, you all would have had like 10, 15 people at the start? Initial stages.
Merchants?
Yeah.
Vendors.
Probably about 10.
Okay.
You know?
And they were reaping the benefits immediately.
Yes, they were.
So what is it that y'all had that the others don't have? Like the cards, like the Teddy, Teddy brands, all of these people provide the same thing, right?
I'll tell you a story, right? So once, I'm not going to mention the name of the bank, right?
Yeah, better not. No, because in case they tried to sponsor my show, you would have been gone.
So me and Azmat actually, we went for a meeting with one of the banks because top banks actually, and then we were actually negotiating some interest-free installment plans for our customers to buy travel packages, right? Then there was this one gentleman on that table, he was seated just here, and then we were having negotiations about the rates and so on and so forth. He didn't say anything at all. The whole meeting, he didn't say a single word. And then the meeting finished, and then he said, "Hey guys, I am the head of debit and credit for this X
particular-
bank, this particular bank. And can I know, I mean, we are huge, that's what he said. We are huge, right? We are the biggest debit and credit card provider in the country, right? And we cannot go to a merchant
And convince them anymore.
convince them like they are saying, okay, there are credit card offers for 40%. We have to bear 20% of that and the merchant bears 20%. He's asking, how the hell?
But don't you know that all the credit cards have really reduced in
Yes.
their offers?
Yeah,
now?
correct. But still, he's like, listen, like you're getting 40% off. On top of getting 40% off, you're charging an X amount of percentage on each transaction also. He's like, how the
Sorry
heck?
for the French. Yeah, sorry. we are beeping the French here. We are beeping the French.
How the hell are you guys doing it? Like so I believe it's a very strategic sales process that we have that allows us to acquire thousands and thousands of merchants. Now, I mean, as of now, we are at about 1,000 merchants plus, right?
Across verticals.
across
From all-
verticals.
all- okay. So now so people will think it's only about restaurants, but it's not. You have hair covered, you
Yeah.
have completely lifestyle, completely
Yeah.
covered. So tell me, what are the ones that are easy to sort of get hold of, and what gets used the most?
So I think what is used the most is restaurants, obviously, because
Yeah,
people tend to
people
go out to eat a lot, right? Probably the second most is salons, right? So actually, it all depends on the ticket size.
Okay.
Because one travel or a hotel transaction is much bigger compared to a restaurant transaction.
Correct.
So obviously, that's the one which is mostly used.
Yeah.
One interesting thing about the salon vertical is, now you asked earlier, all these people have offers, cards, other online platforms. But if you actually look into it, not a single person has an offer for a salon.
Yeah, true.
Right? You would have never seen a credit card offer for a salon.
No.
Right? So that's one of the main reason why we moved. The second vertical we moved into was salon. But almost everyone, even a person who earns about $25,000, right? She spend at least a good $5,000 in the salon every month.
Once a month, of course, because it's
Yeah.
a necessity.
It's
today,
a
not to
necessity.
look-
Yeah.
Right? But you'd
To
never
look the
find a
part.
discount. Right? So that's one vertical. We were the first one to give discounts in salons.
No one has ever even touched that vertical, ever. Salons has always been salons, has past just been there. No one has put them on an app, no one has put them on a credit card offer.
What I'm really confused about when it comes to Redeem, now I'm sure you'll be downloading the app right now, because I have to also do it.
I thought you have it, you said you already have it?
People lie. But I really want to get to the juicy part, because now if I am the vendor who is giving them the discount, what do I get out of it? I'm like a bit of a pay cut. But we'll see how is the benefit that's working on both ways when we do come back. Do stick around. It's time to eat the mains. We'll see you on the other side. Do stick around. It's done on time. Welcome back to the show. Our final segment, talking to the Redeem Boys. I'm going to call you all the Redeem Boys.
Sure, no problem.
Can you all just make that a trending hashtag?
As
Redeem
long as
Boys.
redeem is there, anywhere you say, I'm fine.
We'll
You
make
can say
any
redeem
hashtag.
hungry, you can say
No,
redeem
let's-
this thing, I'm redeem walking, I'm redeem talking, it's fine.
You can call your show also Redeem Show.
No.
Then you can change your name to redeem Dano.
Yeah. Now tell me, now I've downloaded the app
Yeah.
during this break, that's what we did. Now, now you are the tech guy, in creating this platform on this app, how was it to develop it?
So I think this is a product we've been working for almost 2 years, including the build time. So probably about a good 6 months before we even launch, we just spent completely building the product only. Right? And then from then onwards, we've been improving it constantly. So one thing we did, I think Vidusha mentioned earlier is, right, we actually walked into about 100 plus restaurants.
And ask them what.
Yes, exactly. Ask them because end of the day, if the restaurant person, the staff at the restaurant, if they don't know how to handle the customer, how to redeem it, right, then it doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Also to basically understand, because to basically understand how a restaurant owner, restaurant manager thinks. For us to understand what is their FAQs like, right? Then how can we solve those FAQs? So those are the reasons we, in the like you were saying, in the middle of building the product, right? We did all of those. Because we didn't wait for 6 months to build it and then go and figure it out. So we figured a lot of stuff
While you all were going at it.
while we were going at it.
But
So
you all, sorry.
So that makes the product seamless, because restaurant, the people at the restaurant, they don't have to change their daily behavior of the things they do on a daily basis. Because if we do that, then it's going to be like a hassle for him to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So we make sure that we adapt the product to the existing procedure.
And also after doing that, now like you said, if it's a hassle, the restaurant owners might not come on board, right? Since it's not at the inception, they're okay to come on board. Now after we've shown them value, now there are new customers,
And
thousands
quantity
of
of people.
customers, exactly. Hundreds and hundreds of customers walking these restaurants. Then they're like, then when we change the model a bit and
They're okay.
they are okay for it.
Because they've known that Redeem is a trusted brand.
Exactly. They know the value of the brand after that. Yes.
Question. If y'all have been working on this for 2 years, I think we as a country and a world, we have seen the worst 2 years of our lives.
Yes.
How was it for y'all to convince people during that time and to sort of go ahead during this time?
I think
After the April bombings?
There's one story I've been keep telling in a lot of interviews as well. I think pretty interesting story as well. You know, for us to get merchants on board, it's a tedious process.
Right.
It's a very sales oriented process, right? So once I was walking into office, and then I had to pass my boardroom. My boardroom has a glass door there. So I just looked into my boardroom and then I saw a merchant there. I'm not going to name the merchant again. A burger restaurant, right? So I passed him and I saw him on the left. I was like, okay, now it's very hard for us to actually get them signed up and get a meeting with them and so on. What is he doing here?
Yeah.
Right? So this is just after the April tax, 1 week after that. So I walked into office, I spoke to my head of restaurants and I asked him, what is the merchant doing here? He said, Vidusha, he wants to have a chat with us. So we walked into the boardroom and we asked him, like, what's up? He said, guys, after the April bombings, we are really down right now. Like, we have literally no customers coming in. We had 2 weeks of Aurudu before that, where the whole of Sri Lanka went out of Colombo, and now the April attacks happened and zero customers.
Yeah.
And then he said to me, guys, this is the time you deliver what you promised, right? We went back into the boardroom, we drew up a plan, brainstormed it vigorously. We came up with this campaign called the Burger Week, right? In a span of 8 days, 7-8 days, we sold close to 800 burgers for that merchant. Only in that Burger Week, right? And literally, they are right now in a bigger and better location somewhere in Havelock. So that's
I know this
that.
person.
Yeah, that's that, right? And the East attack, the COVID-19 was such a huge.
Not was, is.
I mean, was at that time a worse.
Bigger issue, yeah.
Bigger issue. We were at home for about 3 months, right?
Yeah.
3 months. We had hundreds and hundreds of merchants, thousands of customers on the app. We walked in post-COVID to office, and it was the most heartbreaking thing that I have gone through. I am more of an emotional person. I show more emotion. He's a bit of a blank guy, right? So then, we walked into the boardroom.
You're more of a drama.
Emotional. I'll call it emotional, no?
Because before that, like February, probably we would say was our best month.
Best month,
Best
right?
month, like
And then we walked in and we walked in the boardroom, right? And then we looked at each other and we're like, dude, like, there is literally zero merchants on the app. This is so heartbreaking, working on this for months and months. We didn't sit down and complain. We got to work. We devised a plan. Right now, 3.5 months post-COVID, we are close to 1,000 merchants already again. And
even this particular place where we are is powered by Redeem.
Yeah.
So
and
we
saw many customers.
We used it as a
customers
platform to actually onboard more merchants, because this is the best time, they want us to bring customers.
And also, because of the fact that and people are also bored staying at home.
Exactly.
They want to go and explore as long as it's a.
And also, people were struggling as well financially, so this is the best time to actually get a deal as well.
Exactly. So these deals is literally a steal. You will enjoy what a great offer that they can give you. Check out Redeem. It's a fabulous app. Just download it on your phone and you can see all these great, amazing offers just at your doorstep for you to use and explore and experience and even treat other people for it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming on board. More on Redeem. Of course, you can check them out on their Facebook page, wherever you want to. They are quite visible. Tech person is there. So on that note, we need to wrap things up on the show. Thank you so very much. We wish you all the very best and more work with them. We'll continue with our high platforms. Till we see you soon. You keep smiling.